catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber KaTribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join.
There's a lot to learn about coping up through COVID-19 if you look at the hospitality industry, a section of the economy that has responded to this moment in time beautifully. With us today is Jeffrey Catanjal, GM of Las Casas de Ocozar, a quaint little hotel reminiscent of old Manila, which attests to what businesses need in surviving any crisis: staying true to yourself. I am your host, Vernon Velasco, and this is Kalingang KaTribu. Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, what the difference a pandemic makes and basically innovation to cope up with the crisis has been the order of the day. So, what change in Las Casas have you noticed in terms of consumer habits po?
So first, what I have noticed is regarding safety protocols. We want to make sure that we want to assure our guests that we follow the protocols, and then we also try to assist them by recommending some swab testing centers, and then on top of that, of course, we want to make sure that there any assistance during their travel. We are on a standby for any assistance that they want, and that's the key points that I can observe.
But in the more business side, what have been your strategies to make things work? And because, a lot of hotels are getting by through shifting their focus on things like meal deliveries from their hotel restaurants. So have you found effective means of limiting declines, like offering specials or deals? And have you come up with ideas where Las Casas is not just a place to sleep, but a place people go to for all the beauty that it is worth?
Yeah. First, because Las Casas is it's like 400 hectares, and you can really feel the space and the safety because of we are not really utilizing the space, especially now with the we follow the protocols of Department of Tourism, which says we are only allowed 50% of our guest capacity, and the second is we are trying to implement safety by following the protocols that Department of Tourism has recommended. And our strategy is having a heavy traffic on online. That is the most important now, because most of the people are looking into social media. So to be able for us to communicate with the tech savvy, we have to really invest and strategize what we can offer and how safe it is traveling to Las Casas, Bataan.
In terms of better ways to pass the time, most in the industry are what do you call this, using this time for maintenance and renovation. So how are you keeping up? Your structures being inspired by architectures of the days gone, do they need the same extra care po ba?
Yes, the preventive maintenance of our casas. These are the main challenges we have. We have monthly preventive maintenance, and even before we open, yes, we have started doing the maintenance, especially the air conditioning, and then the cosmetics of the casas. And as you can see now in the videos, we have the church, we have the river, all those things. We have to make sure it's well maintained, especially it's near the sea.
Sir, with the dwindling number of customers, and with customers coming in a slow trickle, so is the need for jobs to basically meet the demand. So how have you seen your stakeholders, your employees, for example, your artisans and the rest of your supply chain, how have you seen them through so that they could cope up through this crisis as well?
Yes, at the moment we are on what we call it scaling strategy. It's a skeletal force, especially during weekdays. If we don't have enough guests, then our staff and myself try to, we don't come to work, and but during weekdays, we try to focus on bringing more staff to meet the guest expectations. And some of our, I can say most of our suppliers now, they usually give us longer terms. But at the moment, because of this pandemic, we also try to understand their situation. And with the shorter terms, and some of them we are dealing with really like within a week. We have to be conservative also with our procurement.
Yes.
So those are the challenges we're facing, not only us but also our suppliers as well.
Sir, Las Casas is a theme hotel with a wonderful, one-of-a-kind hint of old Manila. So what do you think had been the most crippling effects, the pandemic, to the way the hotel is designed? And has there been a unique challenge that came to you being a very unique hotelier as well?
Yes, what most important for us is to keep the property in shape, especially the cosmetics and the structure. So we really need to make each casas and other structures on a level of on a standard level, especially the guests. Most of our guests are taking pictures, and this is the reason why they are coming to see the beauty of our property, and the design, the details. This is the architecture design that we really need to maintain. This is the reason why we have our own workshop that works every day, just to meet the guest expectation, and if possible, to exceed the guest expectations.
Now, sir, that we're slowly opening the economy, yung bars nga, tsaka yung mga restaurants na bubukas na. So, in parts of the hotel where guests are inherently close together, say in your bars or restaurants, have you implemented a design solution in close proximity where guests are kept safe?
Yes, we keep our the setup. Like if one round table will fit into like 8 guests. So now it's we limited to 4 guests. And before we usually have a buffet during breakfast, but now it's a plated, and we serve our guests. We come to them, and then we make sure that when the guest leaves, we sanitize the table, we sanitize the chairs. We have sanitation stations.
Yes.
We have the mask and face shield, and we keep on reminding guests regarding the safety protocols which should be observed every time.
We'll be learning more about how Las Casas de Ocozar is upping its game without losing its latch on its brand DNA. Right up after a short break.
Centers, pati sa mga partners may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers. Still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Hindi magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
And we're back. Sir, na-mention mo kanina how you are going every which way to for tech adaptation. So we know that guest needs usually these days are tech driven. So with your old Manila team and the commitment to give to give them days of your experience, how do you make things work while keeping this basic needs central?
So with this type of new market now, which is more on tech savvy, so we really need to boost our social media, Facebook, and also Instagram, and then plus if possible, if we can have some promotions that will really attract the market, and also highlighting the safety of the guests, why they should stay in Las Casas. And not only that, also by expanding our business, right? At the moment, we just recently completed our marina project. So soon we will have our own yacht club. And this is another features that our guests can look forward.
So your unique service proposition notwithstanding, I mean, it's a given na people will go to you because of your USP. But this is the question, why can you feel safe when staying at Las Casas?
You can feel safe because with the strict implementation of the safety protocols, plus the space we have for the Las Casas for the activities. We have a big space for that, and also for people who have events, we can create space on that. Even if you have different type of events going on, there is enough space for Las Casas to be able to cater to all those demands.
Sir, if you are going to encapsulate your brand promise in one line, in Las Casas brand of hospitality, what is the most important word? Because we know Las Casas is the place to be if you want to go back in time. But apart from it, what means most to you, a remarkable thing that would would probably stick at the back of your guest head from the moment they set foot to the moment they depart?
For us, in one word, it's the commitment. This is very important to us to meet the guest expectations, and if we can go more than that, then it will be very good for the reputation of Las Casas. We want to make sure that each guest is treated well, and by treating them well, the word of mouth is better than spending a lot of money for advertisement. So if we can treat the guests that they come, and then when they go out, they become our friends. So that will be a very good advantage for us, and it will have an impact to Las Casas reputation.
Sir, looking long, tell us about your future post-COVID. In terms of both product and message, where are you headed po?
Our product message is like we are expanding our offer based on the market. As I mentioned earlier, having a yacht club and a very nice marina, it will have a positive impact, and also going heavy on online digital strategies. This will have a very good impact as well, and it's a way of effective communication with the tech-savvy guests as well.
And sir, what advice would you give to other hoteliers in managing their business through the crisis po?
The advice I can give is, we are looking into better days now coming, especially in the tourism and hospitality industry. So think positive, and what happened during last year, that's part of history, and we learn from this experience. So we are pretty sure that good things happens this year, and with the support of our government and Department of Tourism, they are doing everything to help to help the resort, the hotel, and the tourism industry back in shape.
Sir, for those who want to stay at Las Casas de Ocozar, sir, please, sir, invite them.
Yeah, I would like to invite everyone to please come at Las Casas. It's very, very safe. You can have a lot of activities, especially for families, and bring your friends with you. And you can also get in touch with our reservation by calling 0917 872-9361.
Okay. Thank you, Sir Jeffrey. Jeffrey,
Welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Jeffrey Catanjal of GM of Las Casas de Ocozar. And that's it for today's episode of Kalingang KaTribu. I am Vernon Velasco, your host. Good afternoon.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can I get the following? 1 pink chair,
Bedsheets na pink yung soft ha. Tapos slides, size 8. Pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget ang hashtag 143SM. Call to the... Wait lang. Okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa, fiancé ko sa Lipa? Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami mag-deliver.
Call to deliver. Call, hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver, hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver, call, hashtag 143SM. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Call na rin kayo. Call to deliver.
Click, click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the Ring Ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use. Mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now.
Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
Araneta City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Beanie Beanie pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Good morning, sir. How may I help you?
Bakit kailangan ko pang pumunta sa bangko?
Kung nga naman, sir, ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
Fiber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
This is a very important story. The important story. Pictures and stories.
Today, we feel the weight of history on our shoulders. The way we have been moving leads nowhere. We need to change course.
Since the United Nations was founded, the human race has never had to face a set of challenges like we do right now. But together, we can overcome them.